No.
Why?
I think they're too young. They're too immature to really know what love is. They don't have the experience.
I think that when anyone starts a relationship or meets somebody, it can be the same no matter what age you are in. Maybe I'll seem more dramatic as a teenager.
I would say that it seems that it's harder to fall in love when you're older, but I think that the younger people fall in love, the more they kind of grow and develop together, shape each other, and so I think that the longer love lasts, maybe the stronger it is. Maybe not the stronger it is. It develops more.
It definitely takes time. I think like instant feelings are very. You can fall in love with a stranger. I feel like just something about them, you can fall in love with that the idea.
The idea, yeah.
The idea, but I think falling in love with a person takes time.
I don't think love has to be reciprocated. I mean, you have to know the person. It can't just be like, I love Harry Styles from One Direction, because you don't know him. He could be like a total douchebag face, like in real life. I don't think that's love. You have to know someone.
But with young love, I think that since it happens sometimes so fast, it's more of like a lust feeling, where you just like have all of these hormones running, and then you like say you're in love. But with love that has time behind it, you really, really know that person, like inside and out. And so
I think you act more yourself towards the person that you love, so your true self is more, I don't know, prominent. Just like a best friend. Well, I guess that depends. I think if you're in love, then they have to be your best friend, or else I wouldn't even consider it being in love.
I don't think time determines if you love someone, or I don't think age determines if you know more about love than anyone else. The amount you've lived on earth shouldn't define what love is, and just because you're older and you've been in a relationship, you can't tell someone younger that that's not love.
Love is complicated. It's so many things.
It's alright.
The strongest force of connection.
Love is complex.
It's like a phase.
Yeah, I mean, love is like a state of being that like anyone can experience, and that like at any age, I think.
oh my gosh, love is selfless.
Love is universal.
Teenagers, especially now, just throw the word love as if it's hey or how are you. It's like love. They just throw it around nonchalantly.
The word love gets thrown around a lot, and I think that sometimes it's created sort of as a facade to help people with their fear of being alone.
In general, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends though on the two individuals. I think though if it's like at 16, it's definitely not love. I think it's more just having someone there, or it's lust.
I think it depends on the situation. I think as people, we mature at different levels, and I mean, an outsider can never really say what type of connection somebody has with someone else. I believe they're definitely capable of love as much as anyone else, but it's hard to say what other things play into it because of hormones and whatnot.
But like, with someone that you're involved with, it can make or break a relationship. If you say, I love you. Like, but as long as you mean it, I think it should have some weight.
I believe when a person feels something and they believe it to be real, then it's real. The feelings that you're feeling at this moment is real, and no matter what anyone says to you about their opinion and beliefs, what you believe and what you feel is truly correct to you.
I don't think being in love has to last. I mean, maybe in certain cases, but I feel like you might grow apart at a certain point in time, but love can always come back.
When I was younger, I definitely thought that like I would have one great love, and as I've grown older, like I don't find that to be true at all. And like that whole one true love thing like doesn't make sense to me at all. Because you're changing as a person, so how would you just have this one true love? Like I eventually do want to be like grow old with someone, but like as I'm growing and changing and like so many aspects of my life are becoming so different, then I'm going to become different, and therefore the person that I love is not always going to be the person that I loved when I was 15.
Love is like a really, really rough ocean, and if you're a good swimmer, then you'll get through it. But if you're not, then you'll get trampled by the waves.
Who does the trampling? I
think it all depends on the situation, but I think mostly it's the emotion of love, because you're giving up. You're becoming, by being in love, you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable to that person, which is a very scary thing. And if you get hit, or metaphorically hit by a wave, or just like turned down, that really hurts, because you give yourself to someone, and if they don't respond, then that hurts a lot.
Love is something that you should think about a lot, because it's a really big part of your life, and everyone should be in love at least once.
I think without love, I just wouldn't give two shits. But there's people I love and care about, even if it's not romantic, but it shows you more than you could learn, just like on your own, by yourself, not having any sort of emotion for people.
Yeah. I often wonder whether or not I would create just for myself. I think creation is good, and I'd like to think that I would, but you know, I also think that connection is a really integral part of living, maybe the most integral part of living, and so yeah, I would choose love over art if for some reason that was something that had to be.